everybody, Jen here, and how you doing this week? So what's going on? What's your frustrations? Let me know. Send it in on the Facebook here, leave some comments. You know, what else would you like to see in these tips besides what I'm coming up with, I guess I would like to say. So, I can tell you, in the first couple years of my business, I spent a ridiculous amount of money in literature and copies. I remember, I think it was one of my... Gosh, I think it was 2003 or 2004 when I did my taxes. I realized I spent over $10,000 in 1 year at Office Depot making copies. So what my point is, besides having you go, oh, and having like your jaw hit the table, is this: what is effective and efficient, and what should you be using to give to people for literature? Well, after doing that, and for many years of seeing what works for me and what doesn't, what I found is go with what you talk about all the time. I found that giving people massive amounts of literature just overwhelms them, and it's really expensive. It's expensive to have it printed, and it's expensive to have it shipped. So I keep it really simple. I do have a couple business cards on me, so I can hand them that if I need to. I don't always rely on my business cards, especially if I'm doing networking. I do, and I usually have a business card made that has my picture on it so they can remember who I am. I don't know about you guys, but I hate going and looking and going, who is that? I don't remember. So put your picture on it. I know it sounds lame-o, but it's a real estate agent thing that they do, and I found it works really well. So get a picture of yourself on there. And then there's two pieces of literature that I love. One is the Everyday Essentials brochure. When I teach my home gatherings or my potlucks, I follow this. I have everybody turn to page 1, and we go over this. This is how to use essential oils, blah, blah, blah. I do my intro, tell my story, then we go into how to oils. Okay, let's turn the page, everybody. Oh, highest quality, blah, blah, blah. And I teach the class from this brochure. I don't give these out, though, in general, like to everybody and their brother. I use these only for doing presentations, whether it's a one-on-one or a gathering of people. But I teach from this. This is my class outline, okay? So the second thing that I love, and you guys are going to laugh, is product guides. I don't give specific brochures really out other than these two things. And for those of you that have been to my classes and to my booths, you will know this is true. Everything is in here. I want people to know there is more to Young Living than essential oils, because what keeps people ordering more frequently is them using things other than the oils. So the product guide shows them that Young Living has face care line, skin care, chemical-free home things like Thieves, right? Hand soaps, lotions, supplements, Power Meal, Ningxia Red. Everybody's taking vitamins and minerals. Well, then they can get it from Young Living, plus their essential oil enhanced. And I'll actually sit down and I'll walk through this with people and show them what Young Living has, even the kids line, and there's a pet product line, and all that stuff. So I want them to see this, because if they're already ordering and they're already buying some of these things, like going back to talking about essential rewards, then they can get everything from one stop and not have to pay shipping on multiple things that they're ordering from different places, okay? So my big business tool is the product guide, and I always have at least 10, sometimes 20, depending on what I've got going on, a month on my own essential rewards, so that I give these away every month. And I vow I have to give it every month. I have to give at least 10 away, period. End of story. I have to give at least 10 away no matter what, so that I get these out in circulation. And make sure that on the back right here where Young Living has their address and stuff like that, put a label of your own over that. Your name, your however you want people to contact you, email or phone number. And I'll even put my phone number and put text is best. And then my Young Living member number, 430739. Now, don't put my number on your stuff. Put your number. Because if for some reason they bypass contacting you and they go to youngliving.com, it's going to ask for that referral number, and you want your number on everything. Okay? Put your number on this. Put your number on these essential brochures. I use the Essential Edge Newses that I get in my auto ship. I give those away at classes too. I put a label on there with my information on it. But that's really the main literature things that I have are the product guides And this is for my classes, and then I give away the essential edges for my auto ships, and then sometimes I give business cards, not all the time, but that I keep it simple. Keep it simple. I pay the least amount of shipping for these catalogs because they're on my essential rewards, and they're not that expensive. They're what, $1 a piece or something. I mean, I think Young Living is losing their shirt on them, to be honest. But keep it simple, and then have people dog ear the pages in here if you're talking about certain products during the presentation. So hope that helps you out. Keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. And signing off. We'll talk to you later, guys.